500 hours of videos are uploaded to YouTube every minute. That is 720,000 hours of content uploaded every single day. This has never been a better time to learn anything you want online for free. But the advantages of access to free knowledge also have their downsides. You feel lost in the sea of content available to you. You don't know where to start. You don't know which information is correct and which is wrong. As a self-taught beginner music producer, I was in the same situation as you, but over the month I started to create some habits on how to use YouTube to learn and progress. So today I want to show you the 3 ways that I use YouTube to learn music production on my own. Let's go! As I was watching tutorials, I quickly realized that there are different ways to use the tutorials, and some ways are gonna work for some people and some won't. You just have to find the one that works for you. I've noticed that there is 4 ways to use the tutorials. Just sit and watch. Simple and easy. Watch and take notes. You can use a notepad, Google Doc, or just a pen and paper so you can go back to what you learned later and highlight the most important points of the videos that you watched and don't want to forget. Watch and follow along. Do exactly what they do on the video at the same time. Pause the video if needed. Watch and follow along, but make your own. Same as the previous one, but instead of doing exactly what the person is doing in the video, make your own. Make your own chord progression, your own melody, your own sound, and so on, but follow the steps and workflow of the video. In my case, I tried them all and I quickly noticed that the first 2 ones didn't really work for me. I can watch a video and forget everything about it 5 minutes after if I don't practice at the same time. Watching tutorial is good to gain knowledge, but in the end, if you don't put in practice what you learn, you will never know if you truly learned it. For example, if I am watching a tutorial on melodic dubstep, it is such a technical genre that if I don't practice it at the same time, I won't understand how all the elements are working together to make a powerful drop. I won't remember all the effects that were used to process the sounds. Same if you're watching a tutorial about sound design. Pause the video here and there so that you can experiment for yourself. Every time they tweak something, do it as well so that you can hear what it does and see how it impacts the sound. As the saying goes, practice makes perfect, so practice what you see in tutorials. Don't just sit and binge watch videos, it's not Netflix time yet. YouTube can feel unorganized to some people as it doesn't have any structure to follow. But as a starting guide, you can separate all the videos in these 6 categories. DAW basics and workflow. Songwriting. Anything related to creating chord progressions and melodies or lyrics. Sound design to get your unique sound signature. Arrangement to keep your music interesting. Mixing so your music sounds good and clean. And mastering so you can compete with the big names on the streaming platforms. It is really hard to create any type of structure to follow when it comes to YouTube, but knowing those 6 categories is helpful so that you can try and create one. You could watch one video from each category every day instead of just picking some random ones from the recommendation page. You can structure it however you want, but here's an example. I've already talked about this type of tutorials quite a few times in my previous videos, but it is for me the best efficient way to learn. If you want to learn progressive house, for example, just find a start to finish tutorial and follow along with the steps. If he starts by doing the chord progression, stop the video, make your own chord progression, and then continue the video, and so on. That way you practice as you watch the video, you learn a different workflow and creative process, you learn different techniques, and find different creative ideas. But the other big advantage by following this type of tutorial is that at the end of the video, you'll have a song of your own. That is what I'm currently doing for my next song, so it does work. Before leaving, I just have a few things to add concerning watching YouTube videos to learn. Remember that quality comes with quantity, so create more than you consume. You can watch 1,000 videos, but as long as you don't do, you won't actually learn it, so remember to spread your time between theory and tutorials and actual practice. If, like me, you are someone that needs to be organized and have a structure to follow, just buy an online course. There are a lot available out there that are very good and not that expensive, so you should go ahead. And if it is more expensive, I think it's a good investment. In my case, I started with the Kaigo monthly class and it saved me a lot of time and it gave me a huge head start. If you are interested in such courses, I have a link in the description for you to save $20 on any of their classes. I hope that you found some value in this video and that you can now use YouTube in a better way to learn and progress faster. Remember that it takes time to learn any craft and it is a journey. Just enjoy it and learn from it, and YouTube will create some habits that works for you. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like it or comment it or share it with your producer friends. It really helps me to grow this channel and get my message across to more people. And also, if you want to join me in this adventure, remember to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos coming every 2 weeks on Sunday. In the meantime, keep learning and I'll see you in 2 weeks.